In the background, what we have there is a fire. This was the last thing that we'd want after the hurricane. We had some rain. It had put us a step forward. With a fire like this, we have gone another 2 steps backward.
Judge God. House soon gone over a lean. Alright, me killer.
My boss, all I have to cover up car and house and everything underwater.
Everything damaged. If you don't live upstairs, you're damaged. Alright? Furniture, everybody. So people still have to see me. When we have shelter, we still have to start from scratch. Because everything. Yeah, and I lost everything.
What did you lose?
Everything.
Tell me. Itemize what you lose.
Everything.
No, man. Tell me what you lose.
The house. Wardrobe. Princess dresser.
Yes.
Buffet. What nights, everything.
Everything you lose. Everything.
Everything lose.
See, Jack, I don't know normal. At the second round, this may give you. See, Jack, I don't know normal. I know not nice.
The hurricane make we in a misery. We are sleep on the floor, answer bite we. We can't get no mattress. We stove gone. Every little thing gone for we can't get nothing, no cooking. Nothing we don't have.
Yo!
I wonder if that's enough. Man, I can't please stop it now for me, Father. I beg you.
Look at the water, man. You know, see? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, she's out here with me, you know, so me and her go and check my fear out. For them, cover. Yeah, man, so they make some calls.
Oh, the rain is serious, you know? What the? Onto the roof. All right, it's on now. Roof gone.
When Jamaica learned that Hurricane Melissa produced a record-shattering 252 miles per hour wind gust, scientists called it a moment that pushed the limits of what hurricanes can do. But while the world focused on the data, another story unfolded on the ground, one rooted in community, resilience, and quiet heroism. Tina and Tia Clayton, fresh off their global sprint success, returned to Grange Hill as their hometown struggled to recover from Melissa's violent strike. Instead of cameras or scripted appearances, the twins walked straight into the debris, helping lift fallen trees, distributing supplies, and comforting neighbors who had lost everything. Their actions reminded the country that in the middle of historic destruction, the most powerful response often comes not from officials or headlines, but from ordinary citizens willing to show up when their community needs them most.
The whole sea we live in right now, right round and round the two house. This is how it's here. I can't stay out here too long and just try to give you people like a sketch of what's going on.
Not save nothing. Nothing at the house, the whole of my house stop gone. I grace of God make we there. If me could have get a bed, a stove, or anything me can beg, me can get, me welcome with it.
Yeah, this is the story scheme. Underwater. After the or the wicked Hurricane Melissa.
Scientists monitoring Hurricane Melissa were stunned when a drop sonde deployed from NOAA's aircraft transmitted a 252 mile per hour gust. So extreme it ran off the graph. Andy Hazelton, aboard the flight, later said the numbers looked almost impossible at first glance. But after verification from the National Center for Atmospheric Research, the reading became official. The highest dropsonde wind gust ever recorded, surpassing Typhoon Megi's 248 miles per hour. The moment was historic, but it also carried a chilling message. If winds that powerful existed above the ocean, the conditions waiting for Jamaica on land were far more dangerous than initial forecasts suggested. When Melissa reached Jamaica with sustained winds over 150 miles per hour, the impact was immediate and catastrophic. Entire neighborhoods were ripped apart. Roads were washed out and emergency crews struggled to reach the hardest hit areas. Officials later confirmed at least 45 deaths in Jamaica and more than 90 across the region, alongside a staggering $8.8 billion in damages. Families lost homes they had built over decades, and communities that once felt safe were left unrecognizable. The storm didn't just break physical structures, it shook the country's sense of stability, leaving many unsure of what would come next. Grange Hill, home of the Clayton twins, was hit especially hard. Residents described the storm as feeling like the sky was tearing open. Roofs vanished in seconds, trees snapped, and floodwaters surged through homes before families had time to react. When daylight came, the community was almost unrecognizable. Collapsed structures, scattered debris, and families standing in shock as they tried to understand where to begin. Local officials called it one of the worst disasters the area had ever faced, and it quickly became clear that recovery would depend heavily on the strength and unity of the people themselves. Tina and Tia Clayton returned to Grange Hill quietly, without announcements or media, and immediately joined the recovery efforts. They helped clear debris, carried supplies, checked on elderly residents, and offered emotional support to families who had lost loved ones. Their visit wasn't a publicity moment. It was personal. They recognized the faces of teachers, neighbors, and childhood friends who had supported them long before they became international athletes. Community members said the twins brought a sense of hope at a time when everything felt uncertain. As the Claytons moved through the community, they heard stories of survival that revealed how close many came to tragedy. Families described holding onto doors as winds ripped roofs away, while others climbed onto furniture to escape rising water. The twins listened, encouraged, and comforted those still processing the fear of that night. These conversations highlighted how Melissa didn't just destroy buildings. It left emotional wounds that would take time to heal. Yet through every story, there was a shared determination. Neighbors helping neighbors, even when they had little to give. As Jamaica grieved, tough questions emerged about preparedness, warnings, and whether communities received information quickly enough. Officials explained that Melissa intensified unusually fast, but many citizens felt more could have been done to protect vulnerable areas. This sparked national debate, not out of anger, but from a desire to ensure future storms never catch the country off guard again. Despite disagreements, one thing united everyone: the understanding that Jamaica had faced a storm of unprecedented strength, and the road ahead required cooperation, accountability, and resilience. In the days that followed, Jamaica's recovery became a nationwide effort marked by determination and unity. Volunteers arrived from across the island, helping clear roads, deliver supplies, and rebuild homes piece by piece. Through it all, the Clayton twins remained a symbol of hope, proof that leadership comes from stepping forward when it matters most. Their efforts inspired young Jamaicans to join cleanup teams and support vulnerable families. And as the nation slowly regained its footing, one message became clear. Even though Hurricane Melissa broke records and tested the island's strength, it could not break its spirit.